Well, President Trump tweeted out another meme which caused a media meltdown, so take a look and then we'll go through the reactions from the humorless hordes. Mediaite calls it insane and says that he's threatening to be president for eternity. This Los Angeles Times reporter is concerned that the president is suggesting that he could stay in office past his term and violate the Constitution. The Huffington Post is equally concerned, quote, "Hey, look, the president is openly telling us he wants to defy the Constitution and remain in power for the rest of his life." This Young Turks host says that she's not one to get riled up over Trump's tweets, but this one is pretty damn scary. This man doesn't believe in a democratic form of government, and now he's putting the feelers out there. He has to be defeated. The video was created by Carpe Donktum, the greatest meme maker of our time, whose work includes Jim Acosta returning to the White House press briefing after the court ruled that they had to give him his press pass back. This is at least the second meme from Carpe Donktum that the president has tweeted, and is fueling concerns that if he loses in 2020, that he's just not gonna leave.
Well, now, the Speaker of the House has voiced the same concern. Speaker Nancy Pelosi gave an interview to the New York Times saying she doesn't trust the President of the United States to step down if he loses re-election next year.
The way we are going, who knows what kind of democracy will be by November 2020? That's the concern.
The president has several incentives to stay in office. Not only that he loves the power and he loves the parades and he loves all of the trappings of it, but he can face indictment, prosecution, maybe even jail once he leaves office for various activities that he's under investigation for.
He doesn't have any intention of committing to a peaceful transition of power.
Indeed, given my experience working for Mr. Trump, I fear that if he loses the election in 2020, that there will never be a peaceful transition of power.
The mistake was made by letting him become president. You know,
if he loses Trump, he won't go. I've been saying that since before he got elected, that if he loses the second time, if he loses the coming election.
And I truly believe he is going to go when he wants to go.
I think that is what we have to worry about, because a lot of people say, well, yes, it can happen here, meaning fascism, meaning something other than what is democracy. Now, I think we're already there.
And listen, the presidency comes with term limits, unless, this president's going to say, I'm going to go to the Supreme Court because I want to be president for life. That sounds like that, I'm being facetious, but, that wouldn't be far off. I wouldn't be shocked.
They haven't had a meltdown this bad since President Trump tweeted out that WWE meme showing him fighting CNN. Here's CNN. Donald Trump is laying the groundwork to delegitimize the 2020 election. Isn't that what the liberals have been doing for the last 2.5 years? Claiming that Donald Trump's victory in his presidency isn't legitimate? They're so crazy that Stacey Abrams, who lost the election for governor of Georgia, is still claiming that she actually won. What they're really concerned about is after he leaves office, which hopefully won't be until the end of his second term, he's still going to have a Twitter account. And he still may be tweeting about politics and current events, and people are still going to be paying attention to those tweets. It was Barack Obama who broke the long unwritten rule of not criticizing your successor and not injecting yourself into the affairs of the current administration. All previous presidents, once their term or terms were up, they sailed off into the sunset. Sure, they would get involved with certain charity causes and some political causes that really weren't directly involved with the current administration. They would never openly criticize the current president. Did George W. Bush ever make any public statements critical of the Obama administration? No, he did not. Bush, like most predecessors, holds tongue on successor. But all that has changed as the CBC admits the old guard is in revolt. Why ex-presidents are violating the code of silence to fight Trumpism. So since Barack Obama and George W. Bush decided to change the long-held tradition and start criticizing the current administration after theirs had passed, I guess President Trump should just follow in their footsteps. Of course, that's why they want President Trump JFK'd, because his tweets are going to be so powerful long after he's left office that the mainstream media is not going to be able to ignore what he says. We're in uncharted territory, and I don't think anybody knows what's going to happen, but it sure is a fun ride. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and if you guys enjoy watching my videos, click some of the links in the description below to support the channel by sponsoring me through Patreon or PayPal, or head on over to my online store and get one of my awesome shirts. All of them available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and of course a whole bunch of different colors as well. And your purchase helps keep this channel going, so I appreciate your support, guys.